Tori Schlegel controlling the ball. Drive in the purple, and a nice finish.
She's gained the trust of this Coyote coaching staff simply because high basketball IQ, heady play. You talk about a young lady who's got a scorer's mentality, but yet still making that transition. You've got to understand how the world works at the Division I level. A little bigger, faster, stronger. Robles from the get-go, she has been able to own this locker room and gain the trust that she's looking to go and finish.
Now, Carrie Amy said that Robles really won over the team at Summit League Media Day, and she has become immediately a vocal leader for this bunch. Here's Schlegel from distance. And the Cats have been out in transition, but it seems to have been a little bit out of control until that possession. Janessa Cotton settles it down and hits the Cats' first bucket from the floor.
She had just 4 points, 2 boards against Lamar. Got herself in a bit of foul trouble, but you see that there is some space where she can create it and look to score.
Arenas with a crossover. Cotton backs downhill. Shimmy shake and a great jumper.
In the paint. Janessa Cotton with 4 points in the first quarter.
And this is a situation that Jeff Mitty and company were well aware of. This is an Olympic cycle, and so all international players can be recalled for training camp, as Claessens has. Great scramble for the ball on the floor. Jenna Hopp came away with it. Schlegel lets fly from the wing and connects again.
Three comes from Schlegel. She gets loose out on that left wing, but it is going to stay with South Dakota here, 15 on that shot clock.
Josie Hill from distance, and that barely grazed the net. Well, Spicer is now 3 for 22 to start the season. Hand off Robles down the lane, and Janessa Cotton's there to reject it. Needs help, and there's Robles. And it feels like there's 3 of her on the floor, the way that she's played tonight.
She's done a fantastic job of moving without the basketball and utilizing the cut, and it's been hard to keep her in check. Right now, this USD offense playing within themselves, not trying to do too much, taking what the K-State defense will give you.
Heel from the baseline with a little rainbow.
She can get more into a rhythm off the bounce. I think that opens up this Wildcat offense.
It was 2 years at Santa Clara for Tess Heel, and then last year at Stanford.
Doesn't have to be behind the three-point line.
Sides finds a window.
You've got to be able to keep the confidence as a shooter. She has it, but yet it's about transitioning it and transferring it into makes on the floor in game situation. It'll come. It may just take a couple more weeks.
6 points now for Tess Heel, tied for the team lead with Gina Garcia, who's gotten all 6 of her points from the foul line. Wildcats up by 3 with 4 minutes left in the half. Josie Hill contested, knocks it down.
Yeah, that's right, Jake. Returning home to her home state means so much more for Josie Hill. She belongs to the Sisseton Native American tribe, and her coach, Carrie Amy, told us about the camps and clinics that Hill puts on for youth living on the Native American reservation.
From the sophomore, Alex Flatterly out in that corner against Hill.
Wildcats are 0 for 7 from distance, while the Coyotes have now hit 5 threes, and Josie Hill has 3 of them to start the second half. It's Sides instead of Anaya Foy, who made her first career start tonight. Garcia finds an open lane, and another delicate lay-in from Gina Garcia. Wildcats down by 3. Sides trying to tie it. She does! That one's off the mark. Garcia pushes the pace. White immediately into action around Hill for 2.
From their side of the defensive end was that they were whistling for a lot of fouls, and so you've got to play defense without fouling. That's the difference.
Sides create space, hits. They're now in the bonus.
On the inbounds, just gets to the corner, and that's the step side. Great hands by Jenna Hopp. They get the turnover. Now they keep the possession.
Tori Schlegel underneath. That was almost a no-look layup, and now Schlegel's.
Much smaller lineup right now for South Dakota. Jenna Hopp having to play that 4-5, but does get some versatility from the perimeter.
Joyce gets space around a screen and connects for 2.
All on the bench for fouls.
All of whom entered foul trouble in that third quarter. Flattery for 3. She connects, and the Coyotes are back in front. Seconds to play in the fourth quarter.
And that was Gina Garcia trying to anticipate a ball.
Sides around a screen. Back for Cotton, tied up. And she makes a great decision, stepping to her right and the lay-in for two. 1 point game, 6 minutes left. Tori Schlegel knocks down the three.
No fear from the freshman. Schlegel with a quick release, but that is catch and shoot. You are never more open than you are on that initial catch.
13 points now for Schlegel, a new career high. And Tesheel underneath with an important bump and the foul.
Is a tough shot to get against pressure, but this is where she made a living.
K-State on three. Great take from reverse layup for two, and it's a point game. Under 5 minutes to play in a 1 point game in Manhattan. There's a big three from Jenna Hopp. We saw South Dakota's defense be particularly tenacious in the first half. Third quarter, it was foul shots everywhere for K-State. They're 26 of 31 from the free throw line. And here in the fourth quarter, both teams are starting to play at their best.
And starting to fire on all cylinders offensively. Kansas State.
Robles is back in. She's got 4 fouls. And a great take against Garcia. Robles gets the bucket and got the contact.
But movement without the ball, reads the defense, uses the hesitation to clear Gina Garcia, the freshman.
It's go time, and why not? 2.5 minutes to play. And her team is up by 4. Spicer from deep, a huge three for Jordan Spicer. That is what the Wildcats have been waiting for. 2 minutes to play inside Bradley's Coliseum. Great penetration from Molly Joyce, and she puts the Coyotes back in front.
As this South Dakota team, they have been relentless. Kansas State's defense does a great job of being able to clog the lane, but you know that skip pass is going to be there.
Garcia in the lane, off the bottom of the backboard, and to Patience Williams' hands. Garcia penetrates. Kick out here on the corner. She needs help with 4. Pass stolen. Jenna Hopp streaking down the floor. And Gina Garcia pokes it away.
South Dakota has timeouts. They will be able to advance the basketball.
Sides hits the second. She gets it from Tori Schlegel. By 2. Williams for 3. She hits it to put South Dakota in front. What a clutch three-pointer from the senior transfer, Patience Williams.
This season by the South Dakota staff. Tenacity on the glass, her defensive prowess.
1.6 seconds to go. Cats down by 1. Garcia on the inbound. No good. And the South Dakota Coyotes to Manhattan and come away with a massive road win early this season.